Hello everyone, welcome to my channel One Stop Placement. In this video we are going to discuss about nested if and if else if ladder. In previous video we have seen how to use the if condition and syntax for the if condition. Now we will discuss about nested if. The syntax for nested if is also the same, but we are using if inside the if. So the same syntax for if is followed, but we have to use two or more if conditions inside one if condition. Let us see with a small example. Let us take value x and we have to check it is even or odd. If it is even, we have to check it is greater than 20 or it is less than 20. See, for this program we have to use nested if because we are controlling the flow of the program to some extent using by checking it is even or odd. And if it is even, we have to control the flow of the program still by checking the condition greater than 20 or less than 20. For this we have to use nested if. In this first condition we have to use how to check the even or odd. Let us take x divided by x modulo 2 is equal to 0 to check it is even or odd. If it is satisfied we have to go to the inner if condition to check it is greater than 20 or less than 20. If it is not satisfying, if this condition is not satisfied, these lines will not execute. It directly goes to the else part of this if part, and this else part is related to this if condition. And if it is satisfied and this inner if condition is not satisfied, it will execute this else part. Now we'll discuss about if else if ladder. In this we'll use elif, but in other languages we use else if. In Python we use elif. To use this elif ladder we have to know when we have to use this. For example, if you take number as 60 and you have to check it is divisible by 6, 3 or 2. For example, if you get two or more answers, for example 60 is divided by both all 3, 6, 3 and 2, but we have to get only the value 1 based on the priority. We have to check 6 is first priority, then 3 is the first priority, then 2. Then if we divide all the numbers, then we have to get only 6. For 60 value we need to get only 6. This is the syntax for else if condition. If this if condition is satisfied, it will execute this statement and it will not does not execute this remaining all parts and directly execute the it directly completes the program. But if this if condition is not true, if it is false, then it will go to the else if. Then it will check this condition. If this condition is satisfied, it will end the program. But if it is not executing, then it is not true, it will go to the else if part. Like this it will check. But for this program we have to use if else if ladder. But we'll think that if you write this if conditions continuously, we'll get correct answer. But when we use this if condition, we'll get answer as 6, 3 and 2. You will get all the answers because in this if condition is satisfied, it does not execute the remaining part. But in this condition is satisfied, it will execute this part, or else if this it is false, then it will check second one. If it is true, it will execute this part. If it is else, it will go to the third part. If it is true also, it will check all the remaining conditions. But in this else if ladder, if it is true, it will not check the remaining parts. But if in this if loops, if it is correct or false, it does not matter. It will execute the remaining whole the program. Now we will discuss everything clearly in the demonstration part. Now let us start with an nested if. The program is about we have to find the given number is even or odd, and if it is even, we have to find it is greater than 20 or less than 20. For this we have to let us take input from the user, that is this input function is used to take input from the user. Now we will use if space condition. For finding the even or odd, we have to write n modulo 2 equal to 0. It is even. If it is even, we have another condition to check that it is greater than 20 or not. We have to use inner loop as if n is greater than 20, we have to print number is greater than 20 and it is even, or else we have to print number is less than 20 and it is even. And if it is not even, it is not satisfying the condition of even, so it will go to the else part and it will print it is odd. See, now let us run the code. It is asking to enter a number. Let us enter value 10. It is giving number is less than 20 and it is even, because see here, if we give 10, n modulo 2 equal to 0 will be satisfied. So it will go into the inner if loop. It will check n greater than 20. So here n value is 10. So 10 greater than 20, it is false. So it will go to the inner else loop and it will print number is less than 20 and it is even. For example, if you take number as 22, it will give you number is greater than 20 and it is even, because it will satisfy the n modulo 2 equal to 0 and it will go to the inner if loop. Here n value is 22, 22 is greater than 20, it will print this number is greater than 20 and it is even. For example, if you take an odd number, let us take an odd number. See, it is giving you odd, because if it will go to the first if condition, it will not satisfy, then it will directly come to the this else part. It will not go to this inner else part. It will come directly to the outer else part and it will print odd. Now let us discuss about if elif loop. The program is, we have to take input from the user and we have to check it is divisible by 2, 3 or 6, and based on the priority we have to give, and 6 is the first priority and 3 is the second priority and 2 is the third priority. If we have to check first it will divisible by 6, then we have to print 6, or else we have to go to the number 3. If it is divisible by 3, we have to print 3, or else we have to go to the number 2. Let us write n is equal to, enter a number. Now we will check, first we will check with, when we divisible by value 6, we have to get remainder 0, then we can call it as it is a multiple of 6. If n modulo 6 equal to 0, print it is divisible by 6. If n modulo 2 modulo 3 equal to 0, print it is divisible by 3. Or else we can say, now we have to check if n modulo 2 equal to 0, print it is divisible by 3, divisible by 2. If it is not divisible by any number, then print it is not divisible. It is not divisible. Now let us run this code. Let us take value 60. It is divisible by 6. Now if you take a number which is not divisible by 6 and which is divisible by 3, we will get value as 3. Let us take value number as 15. See, it is giving you it is divisible by 6. Now take a number which is not divisible by both 6 and 3 and it will divisible by only 2. You will get it will divisible by 2. Let us take value as 4. It will give you it is divisible by 2. Now if you take any number which is not divisible by all 3, it will give you it is not divisible. But we will think that if we use if loops it will get. Now let us try with that also. Without using L if we are using only if condition is true or false, it will not bother. It will directly execute the all the if conditions continuously. See, if you run this code now, if you take value as some 60, we have to get value 6, but we'll get all the 6, 3 and 2 because first it will check it will divisible by 6 or not. It is divisible by 6. Then it will check next if loop also. It does not matter first if condition is true or false. It will check all the if conditions, but in if else if the if condition is true, it does not check the else part and it directly execute the program.